So what's up guys, it's Trog, and I'm back again to read more of my Immortal. This is going to be a bit of a longer episode, so get ready. Let's get into it. Chapter 10. Author's note. Stop it, you gay fags. If you do not work in the store, then fuck off. P.S. It turns out Bloody Mary isn't a muggle effort, Al. And she and Vampire are evil. That's why they move houses, okay? I was really scared about Vladimir all day. I was even upset when I went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band, Bloody Gothic Rose 666. I am the lead singer of it and I play guitar. People say that we sound like a cross between Good Charlotte, Slipknot, and My Chemical Romance. The other people in the band are Bloody Mary, Vampire, Draco, Ron, even though we call him Diabolo now. He has black hair with blue streaks in it, and Hagrid. Only today, Draco and Vampire were depressed, so they weren't coming, and we heard songs instead. I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrists. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire too, and the only way you can kill a vampire is with a CROSS. There's no way I'm writing that. Or a steak, spelled like the meat, and vampire. I was probably watching a depressing movie like The Corpse Bride. I put on a black leather shirt that showed off my boobs and a tiny matching miniskirt that said Simple Plan on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really not. We were singing a cover of Helena, and at the end of the song I suddenly burst into tears. Ebony, are you okay? Bloody Mary asked in a concerted voice. What the heck do you think? I asked angrily. And then again, I said, well, Voldemort came and the hecking boopy told me to hecking kill Harry, but I don't want to kill him because he's really nice, even if he did go out with Draco, and I don't. But if I don't kill Harry, then Voldemort will hecking kill Draco. I burst into tears. Suddenly, Draco jumped out from behind the wall. Why didn't you tell me? He shouted. How could you, you hacking poser, muddle poopy, parenthesis, sees that out of character, close parenthesis. I started to cry and cry. Draco started to cry all too, all sensitive, and then he ran out crying. We practiced for 1 more hour, then suddenly Dumbledore walked in angrily. His eyes were all fiery, and I knew it was this time because he didn't have a headache. What have you done? He started to cry wisely. See, that's basically not swearing, because he didn't swear. And this time he was really upset, and you will see why. Ebony, Draco has been found in his room. He committed suicide by slitting his wrists. He's been saved. Chapter 11. Author's note. I said stop flaming at preps. See if this chapter is swooped. 111. It deals with really serious issues. It's SPC for yourself if it's stupid. BRW. Thanks to my friend Raven for halaping me. No, I screamed. I was horrified. Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her to heck off, and I ran to my room crying myself. Dumbledore chased me after me shouting, but he had to stop when I went into my room because he looked like a perv that way. Anyway, I started crying tears of blood and then I slit both of my wrists. Then got all over my clothes, so I took them off and I jumped into the bath angrily while I put on a Linkin Park song at full volume. I grabbed a steak, again spelled like the meat, and almost stuck it in my heart to commit suicide. I was so hecking depressed. I got out of the bathtub and put on a black low-cut dress with lace all over it, sandally. I put on black high heels with pink metal stuff on the ends and 6 pairs of skull earrings. I couldn't hecking believe it. Then I looked out the window and screamed. Snap was spying on me. He was taking a videotape of me, and Lupin was masticating to it. They were sitting at their broomsticks. Okay, I'd like to just take a step back real quick. She put on a dress and high heels, yet she's put on a towel to cover herself. I really am not understanding the thought process here. Even though you hacking pervs, stop looking at me naked, aren't you pedos or what? I screamed, putting on a black towel with a picture of Marilyn Mason on it. Suddenly, Vampire ran in. Abracadabra, he yelled at Snape and Lupin, putting his womb. I took my gun and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times and they both started screaming and the camera broke. Suddenly, Dumbledore ran in. Ebony, it was revealed that someone was. No. He shouted, looking at Snape and Lupin, and then he waved his wand suddenly. Hagrid ran outside on his broom and said, "Everyone, we need to talk." "What do you know, Hagrid? You're just a little Hogwarts student." "I may be a Hogwarts student," Hagrid. No, I'm sorry, Hagrid paused angrily, "but I am also a Satanist." "This cannot be," Snap said, and a crisp voice split dripped from his hand where Dumbledore's wand had shot him. "There must be other factors." "You don't have any," I yelled in madly. Lupin held up the camera triumphantly. "The lens may be ruined, but the tape is still here." I felt faint, more than I normally do, like how it feels when you do not drink enough blood. "Why are you doing this?" Lupin said angrily while he rubbed his dirty hands on his cloak. And then I heard the words that I had heard before, but not from him. I didn't know whether to feel shocked or happy to bite him to drink all his blood. I felt faint. Because Hagrid said, and he paused in the air dramatically, waving his wand in here. He swooped in, singing to the tune of a gothic version of a song by 50 Cent. "Because you're gothic." I'm sorry, "because you're gothic," Snap asked, a little afraid, because he meant he was connected with Satan. "Because I love her." Chapter 12. Author's note. Stop faying. Okay, Hagrid is a pedo too. A lot of people in American schools are like that. I wanted to address the issue. How no, Snap. Yant. Christian plus Hagrid isn't really in love with Ebony. That was Cedric. Okay. I was about to slit my wrist again with the silver knife that Drago had given me in case anything happened to him. He had told me to use it valiantly against an enemy, but I knew what I must go do. We must go together. No, I thought it was Hagrid, but it was Vampire. He started to scream, "Oh my heckin' god, no, my scar hurts," and then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red lights. I stopped. "How did you know?" "I saw it, and my scar turned back into the lightning bolt." "No," I ran up closer. "I thought you didn't have a scar anymore." "Scars don't just go away, Ebony." "I do, but Diabolo turned it into a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation," he said back. "Anyway, my scar hurt, and I turned it back into the lightning bolt. Saved me. Then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has in bondage." Anyway, I was in the school's nurse's office, now recovering from my slit wrists. Snap and Lupin and Hagrid were there too. They were going to St. Mango's after they recovered because they were pedophiles. And you could not have those freaking pervs teaching at a school with a lot of hot girls. Dumbledore had constipated the Sicko camera before they had confiscated the Sicko cameras and they took me naked, put up my middle finger at them. Anyway, Hagrid came into my hospital bed holding a bouquet of pink roses. If Hagrid was in the hospital bed, why were he standing up? "Ebony, I need to tell you something," he said in a V-serious voice, giving me the roses. "Heck off," I told him. "You know I heckin' hate the color pink anyway." "And I don't like hecked up preps like you," I snapped. Hagrid had been mean to me before for being gothic. "No, Ebony," Hagrid says. "Those are not roses." "What are they goths to, you poser prep?" I asked because I was too angry that he thought had brought me pink roses. "I saved your life." He yelled angrily. No, no you didn't, I replied. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton P video made from your shower scene and being wooed by Snap and Lupin, who masturbated. See, is that spelled wrong? To it, he adds silently. Whatever, I yelled angrily. He pointed his wand at the pink roses. These aren't roses. He suddenly looked at me, then with an evil look in his eye and muttered, well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. That's not a spell, that's an MCR song, I corrected him wisely. I know, I was just warming up my vocal cords. He then screamed, Petulous Marengo me crimically Ramacio. For all you cool gothic MCR fans out there, that is a tribute, especially for you, Raven, I love you, girl. Imo, Naruto, Okeo. And then the roses turned into a huge black flame floating in the middle of the air, and it was black. No, I knew he wasn't a prep. Okay, I believe you, but what the heck is Draco? Harrogate rolls his eyes. I looked into the balls of flame and I could see nothing. You see, Ebony. No, I'm sorry. Anabi. Dumbledore said, watching the two of us watching the flame. To see what is in death flames. Haha. You reviewers, flams, get it. You must find yourself first, okay? I have found myself, okay, you mean old man. Hagrid yelled. Dumbledore looked shocked. I guess he didn't have a headache or else he would have said something back. Hagrid stormed off back into his bed. You are a liar, Professor Dumbledore. I'm sorry, Professor Dumbledore. Anyway, when I got better, I went back upstairs and put on a black leather mini dress that was all ripped in the ends with lace on it. There was some corset stuff on the front, and then put on black fishnets and black high-heeled boots with pictures of Billy Joe Armstrong on them. I put my hair all around me so I looked like Samara from The Ring. If you don't know who she is, you're a prep, so heck off. I put on blood red lipstick, black eyeliner, and black lip gloss. You look kawaii, girl. Bloody Mary said sadly. Fangs, get it, you do too. I said sadly too, but I was still upset. I slit both of my wrists, feeling totally depressed, and I sucked all the blood. I cried again in my bathroom and put the shades on so Snap and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. I went to some classes. Vampire was in the hair of magical magic creatures. He looked all depressed because Draco had disappeared and he used to be in love with Draco. He was sucking some blood from a Hufflepuff. Hi, I said in a depressed way. Hi back, he said in a wookily sad way. We both looked at each other for some time. Harry had beautiful gothic red eyes, so much like Draco's. Then we jumped on each other and started screwing each other. Stop it now, you horny simpletons, shouted Professor McGonagall, who was watching and so was everyone else. Vampire, you hacker, I said, slapping him. Stop trying to screw me. It was going both ways, Ebony. You can't place the blame on Harry here. You know I love Draco, I shouted, and then I ran away angrily. Just then, he started to scream, oh my hecking no, God no, my scar hurts, and then eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. No, I ran closer. Thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but Diabolo changed it into a pentagram for me and I always covered up with foundation, he said back. Anyway, my scar hurt and then I had a vision of what was happening with Draco. Voldemort has him bondage. Yes, that is a repeat, and that is a repetition from earlier in the fiction. Oh, special ending author's note. Special thanks to Raven, my Gothic's blood sister. What the fuck, you're supposed to read this? Hey Raven, do you know my sweater eye? Chapter 13. Author's note. Raven, thanks for helping me again. I'm sorry I talk your poster of Gerard, but that guy is such a heckin' sex bum. Krebs self-flaming. Vampire and I ran up the stairs looking for Dumbledore. We were so scared. Dumbledore, Dumbledore. We both yelled. Dumbledore came in. What is it you want now, you despicable snobs? He asked angrily. Voldemort has Draco, we shouted at the same time. He laughed in an evil voice. No, don't. We need to save Draco, we begged. No, he said meanly. I don't give a darn what Voldemort does to Draco, not after how much he behaved in my school, especially with you, Ebony. He said while frowning, looking at me. Besides, I never liked him that much anyway. Get dabbed on, Draco. And then he walked away. The vampire started crying. My Draco, he moaned. Author's note, don't you thick gay guys are like so hot. It's okay. I tried to tell him, but that didn't stop him. He started to cry tears of blood. Then he had a brainstorm. I had an idea, he exclaimed. What? I asked him. You see, he said back. He took out his wand, and he did a spell, and suddenly we were in Voldemort's lair. We ran and with our wands out, and just as we heard a croon voice say, "Allah Kadabra," it was Voldemort. Yes, Voldemort is now a jihadist. Author's note. Feck off, perhaps. Okay. Plus, Raven, thanks for helping Agent. I'm sorry I couldn't update. I was depressed and I had to go to the hospital because I slit my wrists. P.S. I'm not updating until you give me 10 God revoice. Warning. Some of this chapter is extremely scray by your excretion advised. We ran to where Voldemort was. I turned out Voldemort wasn't there. Instead, the fat guy who killed Cedric was. Draco was there crying tears of blood. Snaketail was torturing him. Vampire and I ran in front of Snaketail. Rid my sight, you despicable preps, he shouted as we started shooting at him with the gun. He then suddenly looked at me and fell down with a lovely dummy look in his eyes. What kind of bullets are you packing that when you're shooting him he drops to his knees and tells you that he loves you? Any of you want to have sex with me? He said. And this, he is 16 years old, so he's not pedophile. Okay, huh? I asked. Ebony, I love you. Will you have sex with me? Asked Snaketail. I started laughing crudely. What the heck? You torture my BF and then you sent me to screw you. God, you were so fricked up, you hecking poopy. I said angrily. Then I stabbed him in the heart. Blood poured out of it like a fountain. Brave attempt at figurative language there. No, he screamed. He started screaming and running around. Then he fell down and died. I burst into tears sadly. What are you doing, Ebony? Are you like bipolar? You sure just stabbed dude and you start crying about it, alright? Commit. Snaketail, what art thou doing? Called Voldemort. Then he started coming. Nice. We could hear his high heels clacking to us, their red bottoms. So we got on our broomsticks and we flew to Hogwarts. We went to my room, Vampire went away. There I started crying. What's wrong, honey? Asked Draco, taking off his clothes so he could screw. Well, he has his priorities straight, doesn't he? He had a sex pack. Get it? 'Cause he's so sexy. And a really huge you know what and everything. It's so unfair, I yielded. Why can't I be ugly or plain like all the other girls and preps here except for Belugi Mary? 'Cause she's not ugly or anything. God, I hate you more. Why would you want to be ugly? I don't like the preps anyway. They're such hecking sluts. Answered Draco. Yeah, but everyone's in love with me. Like Snap and Lupin took a video of me naked. Hagrid says he's in love with me. The vampire likes me, and now even Snaketail is in love with me. Correction, Snaketail was in love with you. I just want to be with you, Draco. Why couldn't Satan have made me less beautiful? Wonderful. Satan is the Lord and Creator of the world. I shouted angrily. Author's note. Don't worry, Enobi isn't a snob or anything, but a lot of people had told her she's pretty. I'm good at too many things. Why can't I just be normal? It's a heckin' curse, I shouted and then I ran away. Chapter 15. Author's note. Stop flaming, okay? By the way, you suck. From now on, every time someone's flashing, I'm gonna slit my wrists. Thanks, you Raven, for Halippin. Ebony. Ebony shouted Draco sadly. Please, no, please come back. But I was too mad. Whatever. Now you can go and have sex with Vampire. Yeah, Ebony is actually bipolar. That's lovely. I shouted. I stormed in my room and closed my black door with a blood red key. And I had a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. He looked so sexy in a way that reminded me of Draco and Vampire. Okay, whatever you say, Ebony. I started to cry and weep. I took a razor and started to slit my wrists. I drank the blood on the press. Then I looked at my black Good Charlotte watch and noticed it was time to go to biology class. I put on a short, ripped gothic black dress that said anarchy in the front with blood red letters and was all ripped and a spiky belt. Under that, I put on ripped black fishnets and boots that said Joel all over them with blood red letters. I put my ebony black hair out. Anyway, I went downstairs feeling all sad and depressed as usual. I did some advanced biology work. I was turning a bloody pentagram into a black guitar. Suddenly the guitar turned into Draco. Yeah, I guess I did some pretty advanced biology. Some serious DNA changing. Ebony, I love you, he shouted sadly. I did not care what those hecking prep and posers think. You're the most beautiful girl in the world. Before I met you, I wanted to commit suicide all the time. Now I just want to hecking be with you. Because I freaking love you. Then he started to sing The Chronicles of Life and Death. We consider it our song now because we fell in love when Joel was singing it. Right in front of the entire class. His singing voice was so amazing and gothic and sexy, like a cross between Gerard, Joel, Chester, Pierre, and Marilyn Manson. Author's note. Don't you think those guys are so hot? If you do not know who they are, get the heck out of her. Oh my hecking god, I said after he was finished. Some hecking preps stared at us, but I was stuck in the middle of fingers that were covered in black nail polish and were entwined with Draco's now. And then, I love you, I said, and we started to kiss, just like Hillary Duff. I hecking hate that poopy, and CMM did in Cinderella story. Then we walked away holding hands. Lupin shouted at us, but he stopped because everyone was clapping by now. I thought Lupin taught defense against the dark arts, but okay. By how sexy we looked together. Then I saw a poster saying that MCR would have a concert in Hogsmeade right then. We looked at each other all shocked, and then we went together. Chapter 16. Author's note. You know what? Shut up, okay? Prove to me you're not. Perhaps Raven, you suck, you heckin' poopy. Give me back my heckin' sweetie. You supposed to write this. Raven, what the heck, you PP, you're supposed to do this. BTW. Thanks to Brittany5655 for teaching my Japanese. Yeah, that's right. They go weeb. We ran happily to Hogsmeade. We saw the stage where Good Charlotte played. We ran in happily. MCR was there playing Helena. I was so hecking happy. Gerard looked even sexier than he did in the pictures. Even Draco thought so. I could totally see him getting an erection, but it didn't matter because I knew we were the only true ones for each other. I was wearing a black leather mini dress and black leather platinum boots with red ripped fishnets. Draco was wearing a black baggy MCR t-shirt and black baggy pants. Anyway, we stayed in moshing to Helena. We French. We ran up to the front of the stage and to stage dive. I don't think you're able to do that at concerts, but okay. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the others. We gasped. It wasn't them at all. It was Volsamort and the Death Dealers. What the heck, Draco? Not going to a concert, would you? I shouted angrily. Not after what happened to me the last time. Even if it's MCR, you know how much I lick them. What? Because we, He gadgeted and comfortable black because guys don't like to talk about, you know what, I don't know what kind of guys you're talking to. Yeah, because I yielded in an angry voice. You won't do that again, Draco promised. This time, I'm going with an escort. Nice, Draco's gonna get his rocks off with the prostitute beforehand so he doesn't have to bang Ebony. Some big sock boys right there. Oh my fucking god. What the heck, are you giving it as a mainstream, I asked? So I guess you're a prepper, Christina, or what now? No, he muttered loudly. Are you becoming a prep or what? I shooted angrily. Ebony. No, I'm not. Please come with me. He fell down to his knees and started singing, "The world is black" by Good Charlotte to me. I was flattened because that's not even a single thing I memorized the lyrics for me. Okay, then I guess I will have to go. I said in we French for a while and I went up to my room. Bloody Mary was singing there. Haji Memashite, girl, she said happily. She speaks Japanese, so do I. That means how do you do in Japanese. BT dubs. Willa, that heckin' poser, got expelled. She failed out her classes and skipped math. Authors about Raven, you heckin' suck. Heck you. It serves that heckin' PP right, I said angrily. Well, anyway. We were all feeling depressed, so we watched some gothic movies like Das Nightmare Before Xmas. Maybe Willow would die too, I said. Kawaii. That's not the correct use of the word. Bloody Mary shook her head energetically, lethargically. Okay. Oh yeah. I have a confession. After she got expelled, I murdered her, and then Lupin did it with her because he's a necrophiliac. Kawaii. I commented happily. God, this is really unwarranted. We talked to each other in silence for the rest of the movie. That's not possible. Oh, hey, BTW. I'm going out to a concert with Draco tonight in Hogsmeade with MCR. I said I need to wear like the hot sit outfit. Eva. Bloody Mary nodded energetically. Oh my fucking god, let's go shopping. In Hot Topic, right? I asked. Or are you getting out my special Hot Topic loyalty card? No, my head snaped up. What? My head spun. Couldn't believe it. Bloody Mary. Are you a prep? No, she laughed. I found some cool gothic stores here in Hogsmeade, that's all. Who told you about them? I asked, sure it would be Draco or Diabolo or Vampire. Don't even say that name to me. Or me. Dumbledore, she said. Let's just call her Brahms. Oh my hecking god. Dumbledore? I asked quietly. Yeah, I saw the map of Hogsmeade on his desk. She told me. Come on, let's go. We were going in a few punk goth stores, especially for the concerts in Hogsmeade. The salesperson was, oh my god, harder than Gerard, except it's not, because that's impossible, and he gave me a few dresses. Well, apparently it is possible. We only have these for the real goths. The real goths? Me and Bloody Mary asked. Yeah, you wouldn't believe how many posers are in this town, man. Yesterday, Lupin snapped tried to buy a gothic camera pouch. He shook his head. I didn't even know they had a camera. Oh my fucking god, no, they're gonna spy on me again. I cried, running out of the changing room wearing a long black dress with lots of red tulle coming out of it, a very low cut with a huge slit. Oh my Satan, you have to buy that outfit, the salesperson said. Yeah, it looks totally hot, said Bloody Mary. You know what, I'm going to give it to you for free because you look really hot in that outfit. That's a horrible business practice there, friend. Hey, are you going to the concert tonight, he asked. Yeah, I am actually, I looked back at him. Hey, BTW, my name's Ebony Darkness Dementia Terra. What's yours? Tom Red. That's Voldemort, just so I let you guys know. He said and ran. I handed his black-dyed hair. Maybe I'll see you there tonight. Yeah, I don't think so, because I'm going there with my BF Draco, you sick perv. God, Ebony, I just want to curb stomp her.